Hey guys, this video is about connections. Connections are important to be a good reader, to really engage with your book. There are three different types of connections that we'll talk about. The first one is text to text. Then we have text to self and text to world. Connections are how you relate to books as you read. So when you're reading, you're thinking and you're connecting the books that you're reading to other things that are going on in other books, things that you've read, how they're the same, how they're different. Then you're also thinking about how does this relate to myself or my life or my family or things I've gone through, experienced, how I would feel if that were me. And then text to world is how it relates to things that you've seen in the world or others experience and that sort of thing. We're going to look at each of the three individually. So first of all, text-to-text connections. This is where you are reminded, or when a book reminds you of something from another book. So maybe a character is the same as another character, or different, or this sort of thing also happened in another book. So any way that you're relating two books together. So questions to ask yourself: how is this text similar to other books that I've read? How is this different from other books I've read? Any of that. So you're relating two books together, or things from two different texts together. The next type is text-to-self connections. So these types of connections are made when a book reminds you of something from your own life, something about yourself, from your family, something you've experienced, something that you can imagine experience, how you would feel if that were you, that sort of thing. So the questions to ask yourself here would be, how can you relate to the characters in the story? Maybe you've gone through something similar. Does anything in the story remind you of anything from your own life? Then the last one is text to world connections. This happens when a book reminds you of something from the world around you. So thinking about different groups in society, different things going on in the world, maybe politics or the economy, or how different groups of people are treated around the world, or what they experience, or any sort of group of people group, and what they experience, how you could relate to those people, or different things going on. It could also be past and present, how the world's different now than it was in the past, and the future, and that sort of thing. So questions to ask here: what does this remind you of in the real world? And how are events in the story the same or different from things that happen in our world? So your task now, I want you on your notes to record one connection using a book that you've read. It can be a book you're reading now, or a book that you've read in the past, and I want you to write one connection. It can be any of the three types of connection. I want to make sure though that you include the title of the book as you write it. So this is kind of the example format that I'd like you to do. So the book blank, whatever book you're reading, reminds me of whatever you're talking about, because, and explain it. So you might even say the book Hatchet reminds me of this and this and this because, and explain it out. You could even tell me what type of connection it is. That would be great, so I could know that it's text to text or text to self and that sort of thing. So I really would like a nice strong sentence or a couple of sentences, short paragraph that would explain one connection, so you can get a practice. This will be part of your grade on the homework chart, so make sure that you complete it.